And we're back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot. Give me one moment. Do an audio check. Oops, I forgot my phone. One moment. All right, cool. All right, our donations are open. I actually don't know where we are because I have to go grab my phone. Welcome in. Make sure you hit the like button. It really helps the channel. All right. Aisel, how's it going? All right, guys. All right, if you're called to donate, I have 3 reading options for you. Otherwise, I will do free at random. If you have a question for me, go ahead and throw it in the chat. Thank you all so much for being here. Cheers, hydration check. I have been, I don't know, I think I want to cook up some magic this weekend. I've been really loving this Yerba Santa. All right, Aisel. Aisel is up first. Give me one moment, and I will open it up with a quick prayer. Archangel Michael, please protect this live stream. Everyone here. Spirit, please help me open me up to be a clear channel to deliver messages for the greatest good of all, and so it is. All right, let's do it. Welcome in, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. And yeah, let's rock and roll. I do free at random. There's no list. There's no guaranteed reads. If you want a more in-depth reading, I have 3 reading options for you. PayPal is linked. If you want to book a private reading with me, all my information is in the description. All right, Aisel, let's do it. Does the Cancer have a girlfriend? No. Nothing serious. They may have recently broke up with somebody. Philomena, thank you so much. Yeah, Aisel, I think they recently broke up with somebody, or they're healing from something, but there's no one that they're in a commitment with right now, from what I see. All right, Philomena, thank you so much for your donation. You'll be up first on our donation list. Give me one moment. Make sure you guys like the stream. Really helped me out. Philomena, you can go ahead and post. All right. And while we are waiting, I do natal birth chart readings. I'm a tropical astrologer. If you want to book a birth chart reading with me, I also do psychic and tarot readings. The way my private readings work is I go into a meditation and I give you can ask some of the people on the channel, I'm not going to name names, but I go into a meditation and I basically get a bunch of information for you, just about all kinds of stuff, depending on like what comes in, and then I'll answer any questions that you have. So it's a little combination of tarot and psychic. It's really, really fun. All right, Philomena says, what are Aaron's intentions for me? We hooked up about 2 years ago, but decided to be friends. Yesterday, we went out on our monthly lunch and he, sorry. I don't mean to laugh, honey. Oh, Lord. Did you kiss him back? Or was it a dead fish kiss? Have you guys ever had the dead fish kiss? This has happened to me a few times in my life where, like, either it's too soon or I'm like really not into someone and they try to kiss you and like your body rejects them. Have you guys? No, you just walked away. Okay, what are Aaron's intentions for Philomena after the rogue smooch during the little lunch hangout, the monthly lunch hang? What are his intentions? Well, don't trust a guy named Aaron. We'll start there. Whoa! Sorry, Ember's sneezing because I burned all this stuff in here. Sorry, little girl. Here's the vibe that I'm getting. I think he's attracted to you, but he doesn't want anything serious. He wants to have his cake and eat it too. I also feel like maybe he's hit a little bit of a dry spell. So if he, maybe he had someone or a girlfriend or a little someone that he was kind of like hooking up with on the side. And now that those rivers have run dry. And so I hate to put it that way, but what are his intentions? He's just, he is willing to take whatever you're going to give him. And sadly, I know I say this on the channel sometimes, guys will kind of take whatever you're willing to give them. So I'm glad that you walked away and put up your boundary. I think he's struggling. Yeah, he's attracted to you, but he doesn't want any type of commitment. And I think he was trying to push the boundaries. I think he was actually thinking about this. Like, I think this has been on his mind for a little while. He's been thinking like, wow, I wonder if Philomena would like hook up with me again and that we can kind of just go back to being friends. But he doesn't want a commitment here. So he definitely kind of planned this out. He wanted to test the waters to see how far he could push it. And you showed him here. Hey, G, you showed him here with the Queen of Swords. I'm going to have a conversation with him about our boundaries. Yeah. And it's like, so the other thing I'll say to you is, this is as a sister, as a friend, right, on the channel here, Philomena. I know you guys I know some of you guys might think I'm crazy. Some of you guys might think I'm rational. I don't want to filter myself. I'm just going to tell you the way that I see things. Maybe I'm too harsh. Maybe it's too much, but I am who I am, right? Whatever. This isn't about me. I want you to ask yourself, what is the value of your relationship with Aaron? Because if you're not dating and you're seeing them, what are you getting out of your monthly lunch? Are you wanting to burn up time? Is it something that you want to do? I feel like it may behoove you to move a little bit more intentionally with your relationships, okay? Because I'm trying to understand, what is the purpose of Aaron in your life? Do you feel obligated to keep a relationship because you've known him for a while? Is he a family friend? Like, why is he still around? Like, are you in or are you out? What are you doing? We're not effing. We're not dating. You're not my sugar daddy. You're not my roommate. Like, why are we going to lunch? You catch up and talk about life. Do you get anything out of that? So, and you don't even need to answer me here. I'm just saying, with this Queen of Swords boundaries, are you fulfilled by this? If you are, that's fine. If you enjoy, the way he thinks and the conversation is great, blah, blah, blah. But like, my friends aren't trying to kiss me at lunch. We're really good friends while he's trying to hook up with you. So yeah. Yeah, let's see. Very, very, very interesting. Yeah. Yikes. I think he thought you were going to give in. I don't think he thought you were going to reject him like that. So just, best of luck to you, Philomena, on that. I thought we both had an understanding. Apparently not. I don't have, I don't have time to go to lunch with a boy once a month just to shoot the breeze. But if it's a good friend, you make time for that. So, and I'm not saying it, maybe you guys are fantastic friends and that's fine, but hell no. I'm not entertaining that business. G is up next. Yeah, no, you guys are on different wavelengths, Philomena, for him to jump in and do that. All right, welcome in, guys. If you're called to donate, let me know. We'll get you on the donation list. Oops. Ooh. Cool question. G is up next. G, we're going to use this. Make sure you guys hit that like button. It really helps the channel. All right. All right, G wants to know, how do other people see me, people and spirit? Ooh. We have Leo in the first house. Leo in the first house and Venus. Wow, very cool. I think you're a natural beauty. So let's talk about that. We have Venus in the first house and Leo. I feel like you're a natural beauty. I think people think that you're attractive outside looking in. I also feel like people think that you, by looking at you, probably because you put off that big Leo energy. And most of the female Leos I know have a very big heart and are very loyal and want to take care of family. And you definitely, I think you just put off those vibes that you are a very loyal, but also a grounded person and that you have a big heart. You also don't open, even if you don't speak to people, I think that's the vibe that you put off to other people, like in the workplace or in public. That's just kind of, if someone were to look at you and kind of read you, that's what someone would think. But the other thing is I don't think that you offer up information so quickly. I think you keep things close to the chest, meaning it takes you a while to open up to people. And I think that is pretty normal for a fixed sign. You don't just want to put all of your business and information out there. Oh no, I know that's the last thing on your mind, but that's what came up here. We have Venus in the first house with Leo. So I just, I'm not going to focus on that, but that's what spirit threw on the table. So, yeah, you have a really big heart and you're very loyal. You take care of the people around you. Um, People see you as someone who is very determined to get things done and to try to get things done quickly, which we have our King of Wands energy here. So when you set your mind to something, you're going to go after it, and you're going to go after it with agility and with speed. And you want to work, work, work and get it done. And you definitely follow your heart in a very courageous way. I love this King of Wands energy. Ooh, people see you as someone who is very truthful, someone who is very honest, and someone who has a lot of integrity. Welcome in, guys. I'm currently on donations. Donations take priority. I'll do free at random once I'm caught up. But yeah, if you're called to donate, let me know. There's a donation list. We're on G's reading right now. And then, people see you as someone who will do the right thing, even if it's the more difficult thing here. And I feel like that's very true for you. You're concerned about doing things the right way, even if you have to go through the trenches. You're not someone to cut corners on things. You want to do things with quality. You want to do things correctly in all areas of your life. People find you trustworthy, but I also feel like you put up, all of this being said, you put up a little bit of a wall. And I do the same thing. So you may think, oh, wow, these people are attracted to my energy. They think these good things about me. Why are they not, maybe why don't people, because I think that you're intimidating to other people. I think that people can feel I think you're a very old soul, and people can feel your presence. People can feel that energy, and they know that you will not suffer any fools, and that you can smell a lie a mile away. Okay. And I think that's a reason why people may not be so quick to approach you, whether that is men or even ladies in friendship, that because it takes you a while to open up to people, and some people just want a small talk. They're not willing to put in the work. So they can sense that you do not put up with any BS. How does spirit see you? Spirit sees your soul on a journey to enlightenment and mastery. You've been through a lot. You've been through a lot of challenges in this life and other lifetimes. And all of this, I love this card. All of this is kind of like woven together here. Such a cool deck. The deeper you get in touch with yourself and your emotions, you know what is so freaking, I'm so glad I used this deck. See this Three of Wands, see how it is. The Three of Wands is your ships coming in and you like achieving something. But see, I almost feel like this sun is like source energy, the divine. And it's like your journey in this life is almost traveling back to who you are, which is part of spirit, which is part of this source energy. Because that is your spirit sees that you are on the path and that you're doing the right things. You are, in regard to your spiritual beliefs, and spiritual pursuits in this life, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're investing the way that you are supposed to. And I think that you're going to be given, I think that you have come so far as a soul through all of these lifetimes. And I think you're going to be given the opportunity to not come back to Earth if you don't want to. I am currently on donations. Give me 1 second, guys. Once we're caught up, I will go back to free. But if you want a guaranteed read, give me 1 moment here. Okay. Yeah. But I think you're doing fine through the difficulty. Like, you're doing fine. And that going within, listening to your intuition, following your spiritual practice, spirit feels like you are on the right path, and spirit feels like you have achieved very much so what your soul's mission has been. The Magician. You are able to make things happen despite the obstacles put in your way. Like, you were able to put the tools together to continue to move forward. Spirit feels that you are someone who is very, very resilient. Go with the flow. Trust where the universe is taking you. When you quiet your mind, listen to where spirit is taking you. Success, reaping the rewards. I think there's a lot of success in this life for you. Keep to yourself, be discreet. I think spirit thinks it's a good thing that you don't share everything with everyone, and that people have to earn your trust before you open up to them. I remember I had a conversation with someone who didn't like Scorpios. And they were saying, which I am, and they were saying how, like, you know, it's hard to communicate sometimes because, you know, we don't engage in small talk. And I'm thinking, why would I reveal anything to you or engage in small talk? Like, if there's a reason I'm talking to you, like, let's tackle, like, in a work situation, like, let's tackle business at hand. Like, I don't need to tell you about my cats or my personal life until I have, like, you have earned my trust. I'm not going to tell you what my favorite color is. Go away. Oh, man. I think you should do a past life regression. Aw. I think you should do a past life regression. I think that you could spend some time in a meditation reflecting, maybe to get some messages. And not that you have to do this, but I think it would be enlightening for you to, and you can go on YouTube and Google, like, and listen to it and do your own past life regression. Like, you don't need to, healing chaos from past lives as well. And I think that because of what you've been put through in many of your lifetimes, your soul, listen, a fixed sign, and it's so funny because even though I know that's a tiger, but being a Leo, being a fixed signs are not very flexible, right? But you have kind of been forced, 7 of Wands, to, and this other message here, like, go with the flow. There's a time to fight. It's about picking your battles wisely in this life. There's a time to fight, and I think you do that well. I think you're mastering how to pick your battles in this life. And you're healing chaos from past lifetimes as well. Look how beautiful these freaking cards are. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Thank you, G. I appreciate you. You know what's interesting? I think I only have 2. I consider you a friend, G. I think I only have like 2 Leo friends, which is you and then another friend that I know. But you guys I don't have a lot of Leos in my life. I don't roll with a lot of fire signs. Ember girl. What happened, Mama? What? I know, you're a beautiful kitten. You're a beautiful girl. I have to read tarot, little mama. All right. Thank you so much. Okay, if you're called to donate, let me know. If you have a question for me, throw it in the chat. Yeah, and we'll do some freebies. Hi. Bengali Belle. Let's do it. Amber girl. You guys can probably hear her crying down here. I am sweet. I'm too sweet for some. You know that song, like, You're Too Sweet for Me? I feel like that song is about me. Because I just am. There are people, like, my family thinks I'm a demon. Can you believe that? But I'm not. Temperance, Ace of Wands. How do Sean's current feelings for Bonnie? I think he's attracted to you, and I think he's trying to figure out his feelings. He feels a spark between you guys, but he's trying to figure out how he could potentially approach you and talk to you about this. So I think he likes you. It definitely the beginnings of like flirty. He has a crush on you. Put it that way. He definitely has a crush on you. Oh, nice. All right. He should. I love that. All right. When will the Scorpio contact me, or is the connection over and moved on? Please, honey bunny. S. I'm just going to call you. I don't want to say your name wrong. Listen, honey. Don't wait for no man. Keep living your life. You are so welcome. Make sure you guys like the stream. It really helps out the channel. Don't be waiting on any man to contact you. Give yourself everything you've ever wanted. There is nothing a man can give you that the divine can't. All right. Will the Scorpio contact you? Listen, I think the Scorpio is playing games with you. Do you want to be manipulated? It's up to you. Here's like, I think he's going to contact you again, but I feel like he's playing games and it's on your terms. Strength. Do you want to continue this? Does this make you feel good? Are you feeling anxious? Are you waiting on him to like free yourself from this madness? And trust me, I can talk about this because I've been there, baby. I feel like he comes in and plays around with you. I feel like he comes in and plays around with you and then leaves you high and dry. And that's what I kind of see. I think he'll reach out to you again, but I wouldn't worry about this guy. I mean, if it's a friendship thing, see where it goes. But if it's romantic, I would just kind of like let it go. Danny, I don't understand your question. Welcome in, guys. If you are called to donate, let me know. Feel free to post your questions. I will choose free at random. And yeah, if you want to book a private reading, you can email me or text me. If you want to send me a fresh tarot deck, you can check out my Amazon wish list. And yeah, welcome in. You can throw your questions in the chat. All right, I'm going to move on. Danny wants to know, will I be in a relationship with C? Will I be in a relationship with C? I think that you could put your best foot forward and tell them how you feel about it, but I just don't think that they feel the same way. It doesn't mean that you can't try, but I just don't feel like the feelings are reciprocated. I don't think that the feelings are reciprocated. Kendra. How's it going? How's it going, girl? Cool, cool, cool. Doing pretty good. Yeah, I've been doing pretty good. No complaints. Just anxiety. No complaints. It's all good. No pressure. Thanks so much, Kendra. I appreciate you. Go ahead and post your question, girly pop. I feel like I'm too old to say girly pop. You know what I mean? All right. I wanted to ask how Josh felt about me going on a date with... Ooh, T. Look at you dating around, honey bun. I wanted to ask how Josh felt about me going on a date with somebody else. Somebody that I used to know. Just having fun. Mm-hmm. Listen, I love the fun. Josh is not, I'm getting a couple different things, and you can tell me how accurate this is. Josh, I don't feel like he's a horrible guy, but I feel like he is a little bit mixed up. Like, I don't think he's a bad guy. I don't know if he's dealing with like anxiety or emotional issues here. I got the Hangman and the Seven of Cups, a little bit of weird Pisces energy, confusion. So like, and I think that kind of may have been what led to, I don't know if he's dealing with like self-esteem issues. You said he's inconsistent. He's struggling with things in his personal life that you may not know about. Okay. And so I wouldn't take him seriously whatsoever. I do think that he likes you, but he is not in a position to give you anything. That's his energy. Let me talk about how he feels about you, or how he feels about you going on another date. I think he wants you to be happy. I think he thinks that you're a good person, and I think he wants you to be happy, whether that is having these inconsistent whatever with him or with somebody else. And so I think that kind of answers your question. If you're like, well, how serious is this guy about me? I don't think he's serious about anybody right now. But I do think that he wants you to be happy, and I don't think he's a bad guy. He's just kind of like dealing with stuff right now, which is kind of interesting. This is a very, very interesting. It's a very interesting energy, Kendra. Let me see what else I have here. Yeah, it's like he wants the best for you. He's a Gemini. Ugh. Good luck with that. Jupiter, Leo in the 5th house. I think he's out there talking to other people too. We have the 7 of Cups, and I put Jupiter, Leo in the 5th house, expanding your dating life, expanding your joy. We work together and he seems into me, but sometimes not. He's a freaking Gemini. I would be friends with him, but pay him no mind. Because if someone isn't clear, boy, bye. Like, yeah, ain't nobody got time. But I think that's something, I think as we get older as women, it's a lesson many of us learn. Some don't. It just depends on how, like, I feel really bad for the next person I'm in a relationship with, which hopefully will be no one. Because no. Are you in or are you out? I'm not playing games. What do you want? Okay, bye. Are we doing this? Are we not doing this? And nobody got time for that. So, yeah. He's a freaking Gemini. They also love to play games, men and women, no shade. Okay, then be mad about it. He's talking to other people too. You guys are both out there dating and talking to other people. I do think he thinks you're a good person and he wants the best for you. But what I'm saying is, there's things about this guy that you don't know. There's demons and things that he's struggling with. This could be, and I don't see anything like horrible here, but he doesn't know who he is as a man yet. And I don't think that he can approach you in a proper way anyway. Even if he really was super into you, like, I just don't think he can come towards you correctly anyway. It's what I see. Maybe there was a little bit of that, but I just, like, it's like, put up or shut up then. What do you want? Have you gone out with him before? Like, this comment here, hold on. Oh, no. Stay. This comment here, I want you to burn this into your retinas. I want you to burn this into your brain. Kendra, I'm telling you this now. You need to, like, for you to learn this at such a young age. If this is what they're giving you, run like the wind. Run. Seriously. Yeah. All right. Listen, I'm just a cat lady. You don't gotta listen to you gotta do what I say. I'm just saying what I see. And I've been there and done effed up with men my whole life, which is why I can live to tell the tales. And I hope I never, ever, ever get into any of the situations that I was in my previous days. That's my prayer. I'm doing good. So I think, oh yeah, no. Listen, and I think, you know what I will say about that too, because I am all about supporting friendships. Like I remember when I was in my 20s, I was dating someone who was really awful. And I had friends who turned their back on me. I had friends who left me out in the cold. And, you know, I was young. I didn't know any better. I didn't know, like, it wasn't like I was educated or like I understood what was happening. Right. And for me, like, it was really, hey, Dizzy, it was really like, even when I have a friend who is in a bad situation with a dude, I do not want to turn my back on her because that's when she needs you the most. All right. No worries. Okay, cool. Cool, Kendra. All right. Welcome in, guys. All right, we got donation list, Kendra, for number 2. Yeah. So, ladies, even when your friends are being dumb, like, don't leave them in the cold. I mean, don't let them drag you down, but I'm talking about, like, because I know it's hard. I know it's hard to see, but the goal is hopefully they learn from it and they don't repeat it again, you know? Okay. All right, Kendra, let's get into it. Welcome in. If you guys are called to donate, make sure you like the stream. It really helps out the channel. Why was he mad and cold to you when he heard you were going out with someone? Why was he mad and cold? This is effed up. I don't know. I'm going to deliver you the message. I don't know if this is going to satisfy you or if this is what you want, but I'm going to give you the message. He, low key, I swear to God, this is how he feels about himself. 5 of Pentacles. He doesn't have a very, even if he is a Gemini and he's hot or he's this or whatever, he actually has a little bit of a low self-esteem, okay? And he sees you, we had the sun in the last reading. He sees you as a bright light in this world, okay? And he sees you as a normal person. I don't think that he sees himself as a normal person. Like, he looks at you and he's like, wow, you know, Kendra is probably going to have a normal, there's something going on with him where he feels othered, or he feels like he's jealous that you get to live a life or do some things that he's not doing. And part of it is because he does have this crush on you. But the other thing is he knows deep within his soul. I think there's something about him having a toxic pattern in relationships. And he knows that if you guys were to start dating or get into something, that he would just blow it up, because I think that's what he always does. I know this sounds weird, but I think that he's jealous that, I think that he recognizes that there's parts of him that are broken and there's some toxic traits there. And he doesn't know how to not be that way. When he thinks that everything that he touches, this guy has a really low self-esteem. I think he thinks that everything he touches kind of turns to crap. And that you are someone who is beautiful and has this bright light. I also feel like he's super immature. So, and I think that's why he's so wishy-washy. And sometimes guys like the idea, sometimes especially, some of them are just F-boys, but I feel like in his case, he's a little bit screwed up. Yeah, I would say a little bit, but he's not going to like die on the hill of jealousy. He's more, I don't know how much you know about this guy, but I feel like he didn't get to have normal experiences in life, whether this was at home or whether this was at school. Like I don't know if he was like on his own or abandoned here in some way. Ooh, whoops, with this Five of Pentacles energy. Like, it's really weird. The World, Two of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Like, yeah, there's an immaturity to him, but it's deeper than that because of the way he's wired and what he's experienced. It's kind of weird. Oh my gosh, Dizzy says, thankful for the ancestors reading, dreaming of, oh my gosh, that's awesome. No, he does. He does. He sees you as, so sometimes when we're in our 20s, okay, I like to say that when we're in our 20s, we realize how messed up we are. And I think that's where he's laser focused right now. And he's in his head and he's overthinking because he's a Gemini. When you're in your 30s, you realize that the entire world is screwed up, like how screwed up the entire world is. So your 20s is the existential crisis of yourself. Your 30s is the existential crisis of the world at large. And then your 40s, 50s, and 60s are the best your life is really, truly going to be. Provided you have good health. That's my personal opinion on life. But yeah, I would just be careful. Like you could be friends with this guy, but just don't take him too seriously. He's not that much older. That's what I'm saying. Like I picked up that in the first reading. There's something emotional, anxiety, whatever. I am not a doctor. I don't play one on TV. I don't diagnose. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm just a cat lady on the internet, but that's what I'm feeling from this guy. Like there's something going on. My dad says 40s and up are the best. You don't care. Exactly. I feel like I am starting to feel that early. Ooh, July. Oh, you're a Cancer, Dizzy. That's why we vibe. I'm a Scorpio. I love that's actually a really great deacon. So, some of my besties and a few of my exes, are born right during that week as well. So, it's a great, great Cancer deacon. He's so weird. And it's not Kendra. It's not you. I would remain unbothered with this guy. I would just show up and remain unbothered with this guy. I don't think I rolled the dice. I didn't roll the dice, actually. Sometimes I forget. Just remind me. You're a true Cancer. I love it. I feel like that week of Cancer is like the truest Cancer can be. And I am a true Scorpio. I'm a Cancer moon, which is why I have all these little squishies. Kendra, all right, let's do the dice. If I ever forget to do the dice, guys, just tell me and I'll roll them for you. Cancer, North Node, 6th house. Take care of, honestly, what Spirit wants you to do. Yes. I kind of don't like, I'm attracted to him now. Why would I be attracted to this? Because the heart wants what the heart wants. Like visually, emotionally, because baby, let me pull the mic a little bit closer to me. I don't want to unplug all this stuff. So the other thing that's happening here is biochemical. I'm not a doctor again. I don't play them on TV. Hormones, pheromones, all of these things create attraction. Your body is literally like, for whatever reason, you're attracted to this guy. But if you logically realize that this isn't good for you, like you can appreciate someone, like someone can look nice. Like John Mayer is a cute guy, but we all know he's a D-bag, right? Does that make sense? So I feel like it's a physiological thing. where it's a chemistry thing and it's a lust thing. You're not really like in love with this guy, or so you're allowed to be attracted to him physically. Sure. I think John Mayer's hot, but he's also a complete D-bag. That was just the first F-boy I could think of that I think is hot. Yeah, it's a physical thing. Yes, you're allowed to feel that way, but if you guys are mentally not connecting, or I think he's dealing with some mental stuff that he's sorting out. And I just don't think that he's in a place to like be like, Kendra, let's be in a relationship. I don't even think it would be a positive relationship if you did. Yeah, emotionally and intellectually, no. So you're learning these lessons so young, Kendra. I wish I had this knowledge when I was younger. But then again, I am happy where my life led. So it's all good. It is all good. All right, guys. Perfect. Yeah, don't worry about this guy. Don't even like, I think he might even be overthinking, like, he's just overthinking his whole life in his head. You are so welcome. A lot of clarity. Yes, yes, yes. Ugh, I love my Baba studio. Yeah, you can be friends with him, but just know that, like, that's kind of it. Yeah. And sometimes guys are like that. It's like put up or shut up. I remember and sometimes guys get scared too. Like, I worked this one job. Oh my God. It was so inappropriate. I have my son in the 10th house. So sadly, I've dated my fair share of people at work. Anyway, this one dude, this was many years ago, this dude would call my office and like flirt with me, and he would say things to me, and I would kind of just like laugh it off. And I thought he was hot, but then, and he would say things like, let's go dancing, let's go do blah, 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 blah. He would do it all the time. And then one day he called me, and I'm like, I'm working, right? He called my office, and I should probably private this video. So it was many, not many years ago, but like, it was fine. And I kind of called him on it. And I was like, I kind of called him like on what he was saying to me. And then he got like all nervous. So it's like, why are you constantly bothering me and like flirting? It was so freaking weird. Because of my astrology, probably, and I attract some strange individuals. I attract some weird. I have Mercury stationed, my Venus retrograde, and Pluto all conjunct in Scorpio. So I attract some really, unfortunately, intense. You know what? I put him on the spot, but he was the one like hounding me. Absolutely hounding me. Oh, and then there was this one, like, yeah, it's like, what are these people doing? There was one guy, I probably have told this story before. I didn't know he was married. And then I found out he was married, and he would like come to me and like talk about his wife. And I would like, it sucked because like I got to know this guy and I liked him, but obviously I was never gonna like go there. And then I found out he was married. So I just started, and I never did anything. I'm not a homewrecker. I didn't do anything with this guy. But he would just like, even my coworkers are like, oh my God, this guy's like googly eye over you, like blah, blah, blah. And I used to have to dodge him. It was like uncomfortable. So yeah, I don't know what, yeah, I guess so. Maybe that's what it was. Insecure people love insecure people. Well, I'm not insecure anymore. So I'm just Queen of Swords chopping everybody. Ain't nobody got time for that. Welcome in, guys. If you're called to donate, let me know if anyone wants a reading. I've been on for an hour. Yeah. Yeah. I could tell stories for days. Oh God. I don't want to though. Like I don't want to. I'm happy. I'm just so exactly. And that's why now I'm just so blessed to have a calm, peaceful life. I needed a break. I needed a freaking break from the crazy. Oh my gosh. Heck yeah, Kendra. All right, anybody else? It seems really it's really slow today. I don't think anybody's really on. Jessica, what's up? I was thinking about it's been a really quiet day. But yeah, if you guys want a reading, I have free reading options for you. List is open. I'm doing good. I was just telling some war stories from my I don't know why. I'm ready to sit in the sun today. I'm excited to go outside. Ooh, it's warm. It's really warm already. Whoop, whoop. I'm excited. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. Ooh, it's really nice on the beach too. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Yum. Oh, cool. What do you like to do? Do you guys gamble at all? I am not a gambler. I definitely am not a gambler. I went to Vegas when I was 18 to go to a concert in the desert. Oh my gosh, you went to you got to use that sunscreen, girl. You got to get that sunscreen on. I know, that's what I got to do. I'll have to have one of my friends spray me down when I get out there because I missed a few spots. Anyone else? Readings today? And I feel like with the like attracts like comment, thank God, because I now have in addition to my lifelong friends, I have some of the best friends ever. I freaking love you guys. And that makes me feel really good because it's like, okay, I'm attracting really good quality people that have integrity and are not going to leave me drunk in the street. You know what I mean? Dizzy says, I go to casinos, win a jackpot. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah. What's the lake that's in Vegas? Ooh, I have my swimsuit on right now. There's something digging into my side. Ow. Don't worry, I won't show you. All right, guys. Ooh. Strength. I could do a little collective. Let's do a little collective because nobody's here. I feel like strength has come out a lot today. Spirit, let's do a little collective for the group that's on here, including me. What's our message for this weekend? What's our message for today? Advice, message for today. 9 of Wands. 5. Jesus, I'm sad. Oh God. I'm sorry I asked, Spirit. The Moon. There may be some interesting things that pop up this weekend. I know that the moon is growing. We just had a new moon. Focus on your strength. Focus on your strength and where you're going instead of, sometimes you won't be able to control your anxiety, but don't think about what you're lacking. Think about your abundance. Don't think about what you're lacking. Think about what you want to draw into you and the ways that you can accomplish those goals. Because if you feel like you're lacking something or you're really anxious about something and you can't put your finger on it, figuring out those solutions can make you feel more empowered. You're not dead yet. Even if things are confusing right now, you will get through the other side. Oh my gosh, Dizzy. Do you know I freaking love Sarah McLachlan? And I used to, when I was in high school, I was in a band and I used to sing Sweet Surrender. And we recorded it in my friend's basement. And this was circa 2003. So yeah, that tape lives out there somewhere. The demo that we made, Sweet Surrender, is on there. Yeah, I'm 37, so I think we're close. We're close in age. I'm excited. You know what? I keep saying I'm pushing 40. I'm looking forward to turning 40, actually. Because I feel like as the years go on, I care less and less. I was just so, I still have anxiety, but I just, the first chapter of my life was dark. and now I see the light and beauty and joy in life. So I'm really, really blessed to have gotten to this point. And I think it's just going to continue to be up and up from here. And I thank you guys for sharing your stories with me because I think it helps all of us, right? I love it. I love it. Well, do you know the rest of your chart, Dizzy? All right. I think is that a wrap, guys? Oh my God, shut the front door. Did you know that is my best friend's placements? Literally, Cat, Moon, Sag, Rising, Cancer, Venus. She might have Venus in Sag, but I feel like she might have a Cancer, Venus. That is, our synastry, we would be best friends in real life. No joke. No joke at all, Dizzy. I'm a Cap rising and a Cancer moon. And I have Venus in Scorpio. We have really great synastry. But yeah, my bestie is actually medium. So you may have some mediumship abilities, Dizzy. I don't know if that's something you've ever looked into. I love it. Capricorn moons are really good in a crisis. All right, guys, I think we're wrapped up here. It's kind of, the live is kind of dead today. I appreciate you guys being here. I think I'm going to end it here. You remember being clairaudient. You lost the, oh, well, I think if you started like studying or meditating, I think it would come right back to you, honestly. Easier than you think. The dance with spirit is really interesting. It's like the less you push it, the easier it will come. Last call, guys. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Dizzy. Amber girl. All right. All right, let me know your question. I'm glad we got to have our little chat, Dizzy. Get to know each other a little bit more. You can post your question. Ooh, yes, you sure can. General love reading for Dizzy Spirit. Let's do it. Pluto in the first house with Aries. Whoa, that's some big energy right there. That's some big energy right there. Aries and Pluto in the first house. Yikes. A major transformation is happening. If you are single, are you single? I think if you are single, there is either way, you actually don't even have to answer me. There is going to be a huge transformation within your love life, but it's starting with yourself. And I think that this is you being more empowered, kind of like what we were just talking about here on the channel. Like, a little while ago, like you've learned so much at this point that you're not moving from a place of desperation. You're moving and you're in a place. I definitely, even though we have this Aries and Pluto energy, I'm actually feeling that your energy is very open and receptive, and you're sitting in your divine feminine energy, and you are not suffering any fools. Okay. What's coming forward? What's coming towards King of Swords? The Fool. Nine of Swords. Before I say anything else, I want you to release any anxiety that you have. Maybe you have anxiety over past situations where you are like, okay, you are not single. So there's a big transformation happening in your love life right now. And if you're having anxiety about where things are leading or what's happening in this relationship, I think Spirit wants you to trust yourself. We have the Four of Swords. We have, wow. Newbie, thanks for jumping on. We're kind of dead today. I mean, it's been like steady, but like a few people will come on here and there. Not a normal Saturday. We have Seven of Wands. We have the King of Pentacles. Ooh, and the Three of Cups. This is really interesting, Dizzy. Okay. So we have, wow. Well, I feel like this just kind of opened a can of worms. I feel like you're in a relationship that you realize needs some kind of transformation. I feel like you're anxious about this. Is there somebody else who are you talking to multiple people, or is someone else trying to get your attention that seems a little bit more tempting than the person that you're with? Even if you're not married to the signs, like I feel like you might be with this King of Swords energy, and you're feeling that the connection has kind of been a little bit like, it's kind of like you've been together for a while and it's not really exciting anymore, and you're just in it because you're in it, and you're not being stimulated. You're not very excited. You're actually, maybe you guys are together for like because of money or kids or like living circumstances or something like that. But there's actually, you desire something different or more, and there may be someone around you that's trying to get your attention. Does this make sense? And that is kind of tempting you, and you're trying to decide, like, is this what I want? This could even be someone from the past that's trying to get your attention. But there's a big transformation happening. I think that you are trying to make a decision if you want to stay in something or move towards something else. You shut them down, right? Because you don't want to go there. But I think the temptation is going to get stronger unless you fix what's going on in your connection right now. Because there's something going on where it's like the spark has kind of fizzled out, or it's just not feeling fun anymore. Are you questioning staying in the relationship that you're in right now? Because I'm feeling like this energy is going to build and build and build until you make some kind of decision. I don't think that hope is lost, though. Like, I think you guys can restore harmony if you want to. And I do feel like you guys are loyal to each other in your current relationship, but there's something, does this make sense? Yes and no. I also feel like there's a need for individuality outside of the relationship. And I think that you may have hobbies, or you may have your own identity or your own friends. I think it's important for you guys to hang out with your friends. So like if you are like a bubbly personality and you have like friends and things to do, and maybe your partner, this King of Swords, does not, maybe they need to go find their own community. And one of you guys is lacking something, and I feel like maybe it's your partner lacking like a friend group or community or support or something. What do you mean he won't let you go to a concert? Why would you not be allowed to go to a concert? Or you mean like him go with you? Thanks, newbie. Oh, so it's a money thing. I think what you're desiring is more fun and more happiness. And maybe, yeah, I mean, maybe finances is something that's coming in the way that you guys need to think about. Maybe there's a way for you guys to create more income so that you're not worried about that. But there is some kind of transformation needs to happen if that's becoming an, yeah. Are you bringing in money, or is he like the only breadwinner? Yeah, it's like you're stuck to, you're kind of like, so this is the devil. This card there, this deck is a little bit it's like an artistic deck, so it's not a traditional tarot, but the devil represents something that you're chained to. So if you're chained to like him being able to make these financial decisions where you can't, Three of Cups, have fun, then maybe that's something you guys have to figure out. He's a Capricorn. That's good. That's actually a sign of a soulmate, though, when their sun is your moon. So yeah, and then we have this nine of, it's like he's kind of calling the shots, where your mind is definitely more fantastical and you're a bit more of a dreamer and you like to have more fun, and he's definitely the more practical one. And maybe there are a lot of things that you want to do, but you feel like you can't because of the money situation. But there is a transformation that definitely needs to happen here, from what I see. Maybe there's a way that you guys can come to some kind of resolution, because the bills are always going to be there, right? What kind of transformation? Transformation within yourself. Transformation within yourself. The way that you're looking at relationships, you're realizing what it is that you want, and maybe where you want to make some changes within the relationship. But it was Pluto in the first house in Aries. Maybe it's the way that you're viewing the relationship. Or maybe you start making more independent decisions. I'm not saying you should do that, but maybe you're thinking about, with Aries in the first house and Pluto, making more decisions for yourself. But I know that, when you're in a relationship, I guess you have to make joint. It's funny. I've been chatting with my friends about that, and I'm like, I'm so glad that I'm not selfishly in a relationship, because I do take on a lot of burden for running my life the way that I do, but I also get to like call the shots, and I don't really want to like have to have a dumb guy. Not saying he's a dumb guy, but The men I know, I don't want any of them making decisions about my life. You know what I mean? Newbie, we are on last call. Newbie, please post your question. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Dizzy. I kind of had to like go around under a tunnel and through the bridge to get to that reading, but okay, cool. Let it rip. All right, last call, guys. We'll be ending soon. Oh, Doobie, thanks for jumping on. I appreciate you. It was kind of a weird day. I like rambled for a while. Oh, Lord. Don't I always, though? Don't I always? I can't wait to hang with my tribe today. All right. All right, Spirit. What do we got for Newbie? What do we have for Newbie? What's going on with Felicia, Spirit? They're taking me to your throat chakra. Have you been holding back? Newbie. Okay. They're showing me you remaining very calm in situations and observing and gathering the facts, which is all the Scorpio in your chart. And I almost see, wow, I almost see you. This is really interesting. I almost see that I see you like you either overhear a conversation or you witness something and you play dumb. And this is you like gathering information, not in a manipulative way, but you're just like, it's like cat got your tongue. Like you're just not, you're just silently observing things. And you're being very intentional about what you say and when you speak. This could also have something to do with the legal stuff that you're dealing with. This is very interesting. All right, what else do we have for you? I trust you. Whatever comes out, Spirit. Sitting in that Empress energy, realizing that you're putting your happiness. Look at this. I love how this one is depicted. She's putting her happiness over everything else and realizing that some of the anxieties, even though you can't always control that, it's important to choose happiness. And you're doing that. You're also figuring out positive financial solutions for yourself. Page of Pentacles. Maybe you're thinking about where you want to invest your resources, finances, money. Here we go. More money. Wow. Victory. I think that the more you lean into your happiness, so the things I think that you're focusing on right now, or that Spirit is guiding you to focus on right now, is happiness over anxiety and figuring out how you want to invest your money. There may be some money coming your way soon, and you're like, wow, this is a big victory. This is a big win. And you're figuring out strategically, okay, where do I want this to go? Some of this, I feel like you may even be treating yourself with, whether this is like spa day, you know, getting the nails beauty routine, whatever it is, done. Or maybe you're like buying yourself some new clothing and doing like a little glow up and treating yourself. But you're also thinking really hard about like, I'm going to use a little bit and have some fun with myself, but also where can I invest this money? How do I want to save this money? You may even think about, I don't know if you're working with a financial advisor, but that might be helpful for you right now. I have to do that myself, actually. The Seven of Swords, you're figuring out things on your own. And literally, you said, you read me. The other thing I want to say to you, newbie, you crack me up. The other thing I want to say to you, this Seven of Swords, this is you. Remember what I just said in the previous reading? I love how this all kind of flows together. I was saying, and now that you are single and you get to call the shots. And you are probably going to make better decisions, dare I say, than some of the men you know in your life. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is a blessing that you are single and get to manage this the way you see fit. Because chances are you may be making some better decisions than whatever you were dealing with in the past. Am I right? I love this. This is great. Enchant, purify, or purity, and gentleness. Yeah. Being gentle with yourself and others, knowing when, continuing to purify. Maybe you're also, concerned about health, fitness, what you're putting into your body, all of those things. Enchantment, spending more time, understanding the flow of spirit. I love that there's water on this card. It's like you're leaning into, and there's you at the pond with your feet, right? Just kind of letting nature purify your soul. I love it. You are finding the magic and beauty in everyday life, which I love, because once you can get that simple and in touch with your soul and your inner child, that you're at a like, that's when you can, sometimes that's where people find God. That's where people find the divine, right? Last call, guys. We're ending soon. Lay a solid foundation. Maybe that's what you're going to do with some of this abundance coming in. It's number 6, more harmony here. We have bring your ideas to life. What are some of the things that you're thinking about? I think Spirit's giving you the green light to move forward with that. Watch and wait. That's exactly what you're doing. See her, that's exactly what they were showing me. It's like whether you're playing dumb or staying silent, you're watching and waiting before you make another move. And this is 53 is 8 in numerology. I see more abundance coming your way. Oh my gosh, newbie. You flatter me, my friend. You flatter me. Let's see what else I got for you. Last call, guys. We're ending soon. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Libra, Uranus in the 10th house. Something with career too. Something with career or a job opportunity could kind of come out of nowhere and feel really right. Come out of left field and feel like, wow, this feels like a really cool balanced fit for me. So keep your eyes open, keep your eyes peeled for that possible work opportunity. Or maybe that can also be so the 10th house is also reputation with Libra there and Uranus. It's like there's a surprising change of your reputation. And this could be like your reputation being balanced or restored in an unexpected way, or people, they're kind of being a positive light shed on you. If you felt like, things were not going your way. That's a cool reading. All right, guys. Thanks for giving me a platform to be a cat lady that reads tarot on the internet. And if you want to book a private reading, all my stuff is below. If you want to send me a fresh deck, check out my Amazon wish list. And I think we're good. Thanks for jumping on, newbie. Enjoy your time at the lake. I'm going to go put my buns in the sun right now, actually. Show all these youngins what they're missing. Oh, snap. All right, guys. I think we're caught up. I will see you soon. I will see you. Anything else, newbie? Kiss, kiss. I will see you in the next one. Thank you guys so much. Bye.